Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another edition here of Thursday Thunder at Eli Field. This is kind of in preparation for Horizon RC Fest, and we got 4 new products to show you today. The first one up is another Hangar 9 release, and we've been kind of showing you a lot of the larger, bigger stuff lately. This is kind of more in the, I would say more the RC scale. The other stuff was almost like full size to me, but we brought Allie back. Allie, we got a Hellcat here. You want to talk about this a little bit for us?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you, Carl. As Carl said, this is a big deviation from the 2 previous releases that we've had in the last 2 weeks. This is the first of our sports scale series. Okay. So we released last week the ASH 31, that giant glider. That's our elite series. And this is the sports scale. So we're trying to play in both ends of the market and satisfy as much of the segment as we can. So this is aimed at the people that want to have a scale Warbird type aeroplane, but obviously don't want to spend thousands. It's the Grumman Hellcat. Pretty infamous, famous World War II fighter. There's a few of them flying around the world now in restoration condition, which is what this one's based on. So high gloss, brand new and shiny looking. 64-inch the model is in wingspan. Weighs about 10 pounds. Okay. Deviates, you can get it probably 9.5, and some people get it to 11 pounds. It depends how you build it. It's designed around a 15cc gas engine. So our Evolution 15cc is a drop fit straight in there. We know people are going to fit bigger, so we've tested it up to 20cc, Saito 21cc 4-stroke. Of course, like all Hangar 9 airplanes, we try and make it multifaceted, so it will work with electric or gas. So we have the E-Flight electric system. And one of the things that's really cool about this is, we'll talk more in the coming weeks, is it uses our recycling system, basically where we're using components from other airplanes. But as I say, we'll talk more about that later on. Sports scale series, very, very well priced, keenly priced, at $299. The map is on this. Genuine ultra coat covered airplane, balsa plywood, fiberglass cowling. Yep. Painted pilot, painted canopy comes with it, massive top hatch so you can access all the equipment. If you want to make it electric, makes it easy to do the battery changeover. You can have it as fixed gear. Out of the box it comes with fixed gear. Okay. But there is an E-Flight electric retract option. You can even add these sprung struts if you want to. We're looking, like I say, to satisfy the everyman market who want to have a simple light aeroplane. No flaps, we left those off. Okay. Keep the aeroplane light and simple. Doesn't need them, comes in without them, easily. Right. And super simple to fly. You don't have to be Chuck Yeager or Bob Hoover style pilot to operate something like this. Anybody with low wing aerobatic experience could fly this, and on a simple radio. If you wanted to be really clever, you could get away with a 4-channel radio with this. So, very cool. Yeah,
very cool. And when will this actually be released? I shouldn't say released, but when will this be on the market for people to pick up?
Releases today. We're taking back orders. We hope to have this in stores. It's actually being produced now, so around about August we should see this arriving with people in time for this year's flying season.
And how about overseas? We get a lot of questions about kind of the overseas, when we could expect it over there as well.
Certainly, I can't speak about all of Horizon brands, but with Hangar 9, we work very closely with our vendors that the containers ship at the same time. Okay. So this will be available in EU late summer as well. Not exactly the same day. We've had some cases where Hangar 9 stuff arrives a week early, but it'll be very close.
Awesome. Well, I think you covered everything pretty well for this. Any other information will be on horizonhobby.com. And we just put up the product video as well. So there should be bountiful information. We'll put those links up shortly. We're going to jump over to our next guest. So thanks, Allie, for joining us. We are going to bring Derek in. Derek from Force RC. Not too bad. How are you?
Good.
Don't really think we need the tire chalks for this guy. Derek, what do we have here?
So here we have the Force Hammerjaw Rock Bouncer. Now this is the first kind of scale crawler that we're launching in the Force line of products, service products. 10th scale. This is something that's really great for those wanting to get into kind of crawling, scale crawling, kind of crawling around the backyard at a good price point. So this is a ready-to-run kit. It comes with a transmitter, battery, charger, everything you need. Some of the really cool features on this is it is fully waterproof. Okay. It's full-time 4x4 wheel drive, lock differentials, so it really ticks all those boxes that you need when you're wanting to crawl around. Right. It does have a 540 sized motor in it. It runs on nickel metal out of the box, and you'll see here, I mean, the scheme on it is really bright, really cool. Oil-filled shocks, and yeah, it's going to be a great product. coming out. We just launched it today, so the price point on it is really affordable, and I think that's one of the great features about it is it comes ready to run as a kit for $189.99.
Yeah.
Built out of the box and ready to go.
Yeah, and I also did notice it looks like this is LiPo compatible as well. You just do the pull the plug out of the ESC and move it over.
Right.
I know a lot of people are going to do that right away, but yeah, so you said this is brushed, completely waterproof, everything's locked. It's kind of everything you need.
Yep.
I'm hoping we get to play with this a little bit this weekend here at RC Fest. We're still building the scalar track, which is, you can't quite see it in the shot, but it's back there. And
I think we got 3 or 4 of them that are going to be out here. So if you're going to be out in the RC Fest this weekend in the area, come out and check it out. You can get it, drive it hands-on on I think a really cool crawler shack that they're working on back there. So
yeah, these will be available on HorizonHobby.com and TowerHobbies.com,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. And then you brought something else too.
I did. A little rolling today.
Perfect. So Derek's going to come right back in frame here. Something for you guys that we get asked a lot for is the bigger helicopters. So Fusion 480, take it away, Derek.
So the Fusion 480, now this is a project that the Blade team and we've been working on for a while now. It's kind of something that some of our developers have been working on kind of on the side and really putting a lot of time into. And it's a question that we get asked a lot in Blade. Pretty much anything we release, one of the first comments is, when are you going to release bigger helis? Yeah. And for a long time, the largest heli that we've had in the Blade lineup is the 360 series. So the 360 CFX, it's Trio 360. Today, we are announcing the Fusion 480. So this is a kit helicopter. So as you see here, I don't have the canopy off of it, but it comes in pieces. It comes in a box. Right. So it's a kit helicopter for those guys who really want to build and have control about what kind of electronics they want to put in it. So really, to complete it, all you need 4 servos, 3 cyclic, 1 tail, 90 amp ESC, 6S battery. Now that's one thing that we've designed this for with the main gear and the pinion is the 6S battery size is very wide range. So we tested it as low as like a 6S 3500. Okay. All the way up to a 6S 5000 and even a little bit bigger like 6S 5500s. Wow. So wide battery range on it, and it depends on how you set it up, but it'll fly. It flies like a dream. Some of the big features on it, and this kind of goes to the Fusion line of helicopters that we released. We started with the 270 right. and the Fusion 270, and we're heading a new direction when it comes to our high-end helis with fit and finish materials. So this helicopter kit is all carbon fiber and aluminum, some steel, but mostly all carbon fiber and aluminum, no plastic in it. So even down to the tail is a carbon fiber tail encased in, pulled together with with aluminum bracket. Mm-hmm. Carbon fiber landing skids, painted landing skids that are, really bright, easy to key on. Yeah. Beautiful, bright, painted fiberglass canopy, really robust main gear, and something that, heli enthusiasts may notice about this is it doesn't have boom supports. So we went with a really oversized boom mm-hmm. and belt to where we could do away with the boom support. So it looks very, very clean. You got a single boom run down there, carbon fiber push rod, really all the features that, anybody who wants to, have a pristine, high performance machine is looking for. Fit and finish features, and really the build is mm-hmm. very simple. So when it comes to building it, it's, I know James has built quite a few of them, and we'll see in some product videos that, he puts it through his paces.
But that was actually filmed right over here.
It was. So check out on Blade Facebook. We will be pushing that video live, and also on HorizonHobby.com if you want to see it fly. We'll be following up this weekend on with some overviews, some tech talks, some things like that here at RC Fest. We got a couple of them out here. James Haley, our resident 3D heli pilot's going to be putting it through his paces for the crowd. So we'll have plenty of videos of that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Kit comes in at $499.
Okay. When can we expect that?
I would look for it in about 3 weeks or a little bit more.
Okay.
So
that's right.
Soon, in a couple weeks. Yep.
That's right around the corner. And I'm sure we'll also have completion guides on HorizonHobby.com for this. So the batteries, like you said, might get a little, there's a little gray area there. But if you have any questions, shoot us a message on Facebook, or you can, write to the Blade guys. And I think we covered it. So you got anything else hidden over there? Or
I don't, and I'm done for today.
Okay, perfect. We got one more guy coming up, and it's another Derek. It's Derek Wagner from the Surface team. And some of you guys probably already saw this earlier today, but this is the new Losi 22S SET. So, Derek, what do you want to talk about first?
Well, thanks for having me, Kyle.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. The first thing I want to talk about with the 22S is the fact that, a lot of people recognize that the same team that engineers and develops our Team Losi racing kits actually engineers and designs the Losi product. So what we did was we took the World Championship 22 TLR TLR short course truck, and said, what can we do to make the ultimate RTR version of this buggy, or this truck, sorry. And what we've done is we've taken a lot of the aspects of the TLR version, a lot of the geometry, the suspension package, and we've really molded that into the perfect RTR basher. And one of the things that consumers are going to like is, first, as you can see on the table here, is we got 2 trim schemes. Yes. We got the Jeremy McGrath Maxxis trim scheme, and we have the Bradley Morris K&N trim scheme. So you got 2 trim schemes to choose from. Honestly, I find it hard to pick because both of them look awesome.
Yeah, they both look sharp.
The 22S is loaded with a bunch of features. It's unlike any other two-wheel drive platform in the market, in that sense that it's got loaded with Spectrum electronics, dynamite power systems. Yeah, it's going to blow away. Watch that.
I've been at the tracks before.
Yeah, it's got AVC, and that's our advanced traction control system that really allows the consumer to take full advantage of all this power that's in this beast. But really, when you're looking for a short course truck, a two-wheel drive short course truck, that's the ultimate in performance and engineering. This is really the one to look at.
Yeah, and let me grab this just in case my mic doesn't come in. What I noticed too about it, and a lot of stuff is shared between the TLR version and this. So we do it even in the office. We'll have some of our RTR stuff, and when we go, we'll inevitably making videos. We'll maybe jump it off that driver's stand and run into one of the poles like this guy did once. And we just put some of the new TLR stuff on it, and it's a great way to kind of upgrade as you go along. That way you don't have that big kit price tag to start with, and you can get right in, be competitive on the track. And I know with this being the way it is, a lot of dirt oval guys are going to be very excited too.
Absolutely. there's a lot of comparables between the TLR. If this were a TLR kit versus a ready-to-run, a lot of comparables. And at $300, the price point's outstanding for all that you get. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. With Losi, we take everything to the next level. So it's not just an everyday two-wheel drive short course truck like you're going to find. Right. This thing is loaded with technology and performance features that make it just stand out in a crowd. So whether you're running in the neighborhood, backyard, or even the track, the beautiful thing is it does the best of both worlds.
Very cool, very cool. And when will this be available?
Next month.
Awesome.
And we will have several of them to drive here at RC Fest.
Okay, perfect. Very cool. Awesome. Anything else you want to cover? Or
I think that about covers it.
Cool. Well, I'll take this from you again.
Thanks, Kyle.
And once again, RC Fest is this weekend. And if you're watching this like a couple days from now, it's happening now. It's June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd here at Eli Field in Monticello, Illinois. We're going to have tons of flying, which is directly behind where we're filming. We're going to have a retail shop with Tower Hobbies in there. We're going to have the TLR Cup way back there on the huge 8-scale track and a bunch of basher stuff in between. You're not going to want to miss it. So if you're anywhere in the area or you just want to make the drive out here, definitely swing out here this weekend. Once again, that's Monticello, Illinois for the Horizon RC Fest 2018. We're going to let you guys go. We're going to have a ton of lives here as well, probably starting maybe even today, but if not, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So stay tuned right here on the Horizon Hobby Facebook.